They showed that man the ritual that they were trying to perform during the full solar eclipse. It wasn't an initiation ritual for him. It was a ritual to show him what to do during the solar eclipse. And it freaked him out, so he got the fuck out of there. Because in order to be a part of a ritual like that, you have to know the words to say. You have to know the practices. You have to know everything about what is going on in order for the ritual to work. Now, I am going to show you and explain to you exactly what the Cabal's plan is. And I'm telling you, if you are someone who scares easily, do not watch this without someone or before you go to bed. And if you don't know what man I'm talking about, the man that everyone has seen wearing a crown of thorns and saying that they were going to kill him April 12th of 2024, 4 days after the solar eclipse. And I'm going to show you what 412, what scripture is attached to that in the Bible. But first, let's get to the evil cabal. So that place that he was talking about is actually more than what he knows. It's more than what a lot of people know. The deity that they are worshiping, Moloch, is the deity of sacrifice, because I cannot say it. Moloch the owl is an ancient Egyptian deity that was worshipped, and they would kill at his feet. What they showed him was what they needed to do in order to pass off the karmic energy. So the higher-ups and the elite tried to transfer all their karmic debt and karmic energy to the innocent, the most innocent. And who are the most innocent in the world? That man witnessed firsthand what was supposed to be done at a massive operation. There were supposed to be multiple that were taken to that place. So you all know that the solar eclipse is supposed to come April 8th of 2024. You have seen people talking about it, saying that the energy is going to be so high, and it's going to be the first eclipse of solar totality since 2017 that has the most ever people watching it in our generation. Remember how I told you that total solar eclipse will be the judge of the elites, and that the Vatican would be judged, Catholicism will be judged, false prophets, everyone will be judged. You think they were going to be judged and not try to fight back? You think they don't know what's coming? Mind you, people from the Vatican are the type of people that go to... Those are the type of people, not Hollywood superstars. People that have the longest bloodlines in the world go there. They tried to initiate him into something bigger. They tried to show him something bigger, and it's not because of who he is. It's because of his bloodline. I guarantee you, those people know something about him he probably doesn't even know about himself. In ancient Mayan culture, it was known that during a total solar eclipse, they took a false king, and they used that king and held him captive while the real king was put away, and they killed the fake king after the total solar eclipse because he was said to have been to absorb all the negative energy. That man saying that he saw them doing things with was just a test. Because I'm telling you, they are planning a massive ritual during the total solar eclipse. So while everyone is looking up, the cabal will have on their masks, gloves, robes. They will be in front of Moloch, and they will try to fight the day of judgment upon themselves with the most evil anyone has ever felt. That is what is going on. That is what that man is showing. He's showing it, and he failed the test because God knows who his people are. Because I know you guys are like, well, what? I see you guys, and you just can't put it together. And I'm telling you, y'all need to follow and listen to me because I've been talking about this for probably 2 months now. Like he has given us his word to lead us and to guide us and to direct us. Not only is he giving us his word to do that work as if it's outside of us. He has given us his word to penetrate the depths of who we are and transform us from the inside out. Hebrew 4:12. Oh, and if you don't believe me about the solar eclipse and the substitute king, yeah, the Assyrians did it.
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan. I'm coming on here to explain what's going on. I'm not in possession of my phone. I can't get access to my Instagram. My cards are locked. And I'm just being real, I'm being real taken advantage. And I personally wanted just to send out a video to the people that love me and my fans and family that's concerned that I'm okay. I'm not dead. I believe in Jesus. All those are lies. And, they try to put me in jail. They're blocking my cards. I can't access my money. Nobody's hitting me back. I don't know what's going on, but just know I'm okay. Love.
What the heck is going on with Ryan Garcia and this Bohemian Grove shit? A couple months ago, I saw a couple videos about the Bohemian Grove because of that weird video that was posted with all the fireworks kind of looking like this, with a bunch of hooded people with loud speakers, and it looked really sketchy. Anyways, after all this Ryan Garcia stuff, it really led me down a little deep dive, and so let's get into it. Bohemian Grove is a 2,700-acre campground that's privately owned by a gentleman's club called the Bohemian Club. It's located at 20601 Bohemian Avenue in Monte Rio, California. Something immediately weird is that there's only men allowed, no women. And it's specifically like a club for like really accomplished men that are in really powerful agencies such as the CIA. Their motto is "Weaving spiders come not here," which is supposed to imply that you leave your business at the door. So business concerns are not to be discussed, at least they're not supposed to be. Seems a little ironic because in 1942, the Bohemian Grove was actually the location of a meeting that took place that led to the atomic bomb. The club was founded in part by a stage actor named Henry Harry Edwards. Okay, so now we've kind of touched on the Bohemian Grove. So this ceremony, which is what we saw in that video that perplexed all of us, that ceremony is performed at the start of this annual 2-week encampment at the Bohemian Grove. The ritual is supposed to symbolize the banishing of your worldly cares. It looks like it started out as sort of a recital of like dramatic writings and poems, and then eventually evolved into this, the cremation of care, which essentially depicts a character named Care who is set to, quote, wreak havoc on the characters and then is eventually foiled by the hero. When the script was written, the word care was used like the word worry or anxiety. So the way I understand it is that they were essentially getting rid of their worries or their anxieties. And interestingly enough, there have been protests regarding this ceremony going as far back as 1980. There was actually a ceremony that occurred outside of the entrance, which the protesters called the resurrection of care, because they felt that they wanted to depict the reversal of this idea that you should be temporarily going away with your cares. So I don't know, after learning all of that, I'm more so believe that it's probably just this really old-timey, rich person like summer camp. I'm not as inclined to believe all these wild conspiracy theories, not because I don't think that the elites don't do this. I think that they do this, but I just think that with all the people that have infiltrated the Bohemian Grove, we probably would have found something out by now. Something that I want to leave you with that I think is really interesting is that Channel 4's John Ronson actually wrote in a book how he felt about this ritual. I'm going to read that for you to close. My lasting impression was of an all-pervading sense of immaturity. The Elvis impersonators, the pseudo-pagan spooky rituals, the heavy drinking, these people might have reached the apex of their professions, but emotionally they seemed trapped in their college years. I don't know, that just like spoke volumes to me. I feel like obviously things could have changed since then, but I don't know, I feel different after learning about all this information.
Obviously, I'm not sure what's true, but I don't know. What do you...
They're not, but did you ever see that Bohemian Grove thing? That is absolutely 100% real. No, it's not so what, Brian? It's people dressing up like wizards, saying some sacred ritual.
Doesn't mean they control shit.
It's weird, burning an effigy in front of an owl god.
Same with Burning Man.
Bro, this is so different than Burning Man. It's the government. It's people at the highest levels of banks. It's all these different famous people. There's a bunch of crazy, really rich, influential people that went to that Bohemian Grove and dressed up like druids and they chanted things. Yeah. Have you ever seen it?
Yes.
You are.
Yeah, you haven't seen it, B. He hasn't seen it. He hasn't seen it.
I'm sorry.
He hasn't seen it. He doesn't want you to put it on.
No, I did see it because you were talking about it and I didn't believe it.
You are. What do you mean you didn't believe it? John Ronson was there. John Ronson is a 100% credible journalist. Yeah. Whatever you might think about anybody else that was there, although different people that have made YouTube videos on it, John Ronson is legit as they come, straight down the middle.
This fighter is either going crazy or has just exposed some of the most powerful organizations and people in the world. His name is Ryan Garcia and he is a professional boxer. In the past few days, Garcia has been going on unhinged rants on social media, talking about how he has evidence of people doing horrifying things. It was so weird that people thought he either got hacked or is off of his meds. Apparently his own team had to take away his phone and restrict him from social media. He later released a video stating that he would refrain from talking about these things and purely focus on his upcoming boxing match. In his rants, he first claimed that Elon Musk is the Antichrist before tweeting out this cryptic video with a caption that looks like a bunch of gibberish. Then in an interview with Andrew Tate, he said that human trafficking is the biggest trade in the world conducted by powerful people. And he knows this because he witnessed it firsthand when he was tied up by the elites and forced to watch them do illegal acts to trafficked people in the woods.